Good morning. My name is Mona Abu Sayed and I'm the Vice President of Collaboration and Applications Product Management. I'm very glad to be with you here today virtually, and I look forward to the opportunity to be with you in person next year. Today I want to talk about the future of collaboration and how current market trends and obviously occurrences in the world are affecting and impacting the importance of team collaboration. Teamwork should really be easy regardless of where we're located. We definitely want to be able to reach others so we can solve problems quickly. And in today's globalized world, businesses need and want the tools that can bring team members together, no matter where they're located. Work as we know it is an activity and not a location. In previous days, prior to our current pandemic, daily routine, special circumstances, sometimes things have taken employees home for one reason or another, and you've had the need to work from home. Well, today we're all living in a very unique situation where everybody has had to go work from home, and so more so than ever, it's time to really recognize that work is an activity and not a location, and the tools that we put in place to enable work and to enable teamwork are key and critical in making that a reality. In recent weeks, Mitel has been at the critical front lines, helping our customers, our employees, our customers, and our partners enable entire hundreds and hundreds and thousands of workers to move to working from home. We have examples in healthcare with a hospital in Italy that needed to have debt phones in under 24 hours. In France, some urgent requests from 2 regional hospitals allowed us to deliver hundreds of collaboration licenses in less than a single day. Government and education, soon after the reaction from governments, they also had to send their workers from home. And we also helped a UK government organization enable 8,000 employees to work from home. We've had outreaches from education and from the sports and entertainment venues as well. So we are all very keen on being able to enable work from home. And in those situations, it was very fortunate that Mitel was there, and Mitel was the solution of choice, and we were able to quickly react. But typically what we see is workers aren't waiting for the company to provide them the tools they need to be productive. Working together in a common environment is essential, and so when they don't, in the absence of tools, employees are going to go find the tools that they need. So a couple of years ago, we commissioned a research study with Frog, where we interviewed thousands of people across the globe to better understand what are some of the unmet needs that those employees have as far as collaboration goes. And what we found here is that a high percentage of the tools that individuals are using on a daily basis are not provided by the company. So understanding what the gaps those tools were providing for them are really key to informing what it is we are trying to build towards. So we wanted to understand those unmet needs and build towards those in the future of collaboration. So that quest for continuous collaboration to communicate seamlessly no matter the time zone or the geography are really what we're striving for all the time. Team collaboration, this is a study released by Meritus Research. Team collaboration delivers measurable benefits. 24% productivity improvement. So when you're able to solve a problem with a group of people and bring in the right people in a persistent chat environment, in a collaboration environment, you can get to the cause of problems a lot more quickly than a chain of 500 emails sometimes. If you are able to solve those problems in a workspace scenario, you can also see a reduction in meetings. I already spoke to reduction in email. I think we're all drowning in email. And over time, with those productivity improvements and a reduction in meetings, you can also stand to see an annual increase in revenue. So let's talk a little bit about how Mitel is powering team collaboration. Team collaboration means so many things to so many people, but basically for us, collaboration is where ideas are formed, and it's how you bring people together to get real work done. People come together with knowledge and with process, and when you bring people and process together with that knowledge, overlay communications, that's when you get strong collaboration. So collaboration comes in the form of meetings, comes in the form of workspaces, group workspaces, where they can chat together and solve problems, share files and make changes to those files, a persistent chat that allows a newcomer to the group to kind of go back and see the history, the ability to be mobile and work from wherever you are, whenever you are, and as well as telephony. So that is the essence of what we're trying to solve in collaboration. Changing gears here, how are we poised to solve the collaboration problem? This is a slide, a graphic that we're using to really talk about the entire Mitel portfolio, the value proposition for Mitel. And this year we made a very key decision to bring two disparate business units together so that we're aligned for execution as an organization. Mitel is uniquely positioned to serve across market segments of all the sizes, of the small business and the mid-market, and as well as some enterprise, and any way that you want to have it, whether it's on-site with a CloudLink-enabled PBX platform or with a cloud solution. In the past couple of years, I think we've made it very clear that it's important for us to have a common device strategy. So over time, you've seen that we've taken devices and kind of made them common across the entire portfolio, as well as applications such as MiCollab. But now it's time for us to continue that journey of unifying the applications across the entire portfolio. And that's really what I'm going to be focusing on this year in my role. And how are we going to get to this common application strategy, common application portfolio? Well, it goes back to the CloudLink architecture that we put in place. And I know we've spoken about CloudLink quite a bit, but it's still a very important story and a key enabler for how we are doing what we're doing. As we spoke, independent of what call control platform you have, whether it's on-site, public, or private data center, we want to be able to serve the same application experience for a consistent experience across that portfolio. And we're able to do that because of the microservices architecture that we built in CloudLink based on AWS. And what does that really mean? What does that really mean how does that make me build applications faster? So let's talk about an application called MoMA. We have a My Voice Office mobile app that was released for the 400 about a year and a half ago. And it basically, we created a number of services and put those together to deliver the My Voice Office mobile app. Well, fast forward to last year when we came to build MiTeam Meetings, we didn't really have to start off from scratch on every single piece. We already had a number of the microservices in our CloudLink architecture that allowed us to pull those together and deliver a service or solution in a pretty rapid iteration. So authentication, security, some of the media services that we use to deliver solutions, they were all in place. And we had to obviously make some changes and bring in the video and that story. But this architecture and the workflow that powers it is really what's enabling us to rapidly iterate and kind of increase our velocity on delivering applications over the top in the cloud across our entire call control portfolio. So when I talk about collaboration and the ease of, what seamless communications and collaboration means in the context of what we're serving here is you need to be able to, from a phone call, escalate to a meeting, share your screen, wherever you are, or you're in a customer experience contact center type of scenario, and need to be able to also reach into your organization and your collaboration with your collaboration tools. So this is the ecosystem that I'm focused on for our collaboration solutions. However, we all know that just one solution is not going to be enough. We know that people are going to use third-party tools such as Salesforce, such as Microsoft Suite, whatever it may be, and the need to integrate with a vertical or a third-party solution is key. So once we've really focused on the architecture of how we collaborate within the Mitel portfolio, we are also very focused on integrating outside that portfolio with our CloudLink solution. So CloudLink workflows are what are enabling Mitel to deliver applications rapidly and will soon be available to partners to do the same. So our partners are going to have access to form integrations between our collaboration ecosystem and third parties. So workers view meetings as valuable but not productive. So moving forward now, I'm going to focus on that pillar in the three-legged stool of meetings. And a key output of our research was that meetings are where we waste a lot of time. They may be a waste of time because we're in meetings all day, or they may be a waste of time because we don't have the right tools in place to collaborate, or the agenda is not clear, or what are we really trying to accomplish in the meeting. So we spent a lot of time understanding meetings, why they're inefficient, and have a set of unmet needs that we are building towards in our solution portfolio. With meeting applications that are smart and really meeting the needs that our users have out there, you can expect some efficiencies that will improve workflows and reduce cost. And at the end of the day, everyone is trying to connect applications and use them within their workflow and within their daily processes. And if that falls outside of their process and it takes too many steps, they're not going to be using those tools. So key is understanding how people want to use those solutions and delivering the capability to integrate them in. So with the right tools, with the right workflows, we can expect to have shorter meetings and be able to spend more time doing real work, which drives a productivity increase, allows IT to save some money, and also will bring you more money to the bottom line. Another result of Numeritus research just released in the past couple of weeks. So let's talk about MiTeam Meetings, our recently GA'd product that has gotten a lot of usage and a lot of traction in the last few weeks, of course. MiTeam Meetings is our answer to driving more productive meetings, and this is just the start. We've got a lot more to do, but as we spoke about the needs that we're trying to meet is trying to build that seamless chat to video or call to screen share capability within the tool. Having that ability to have persistent chat logs so that team members can collaborate on the same space and come back every week if they need to and meet in the same space with the same files that they had previously. File and screen share document archives, a guest lobby, which ensures that you're only inviting people that are welcome to the meeting. And we're kind of coming to market with a very simple, clean UI that allows it to be very intuitive for users and hopefully makes meetings more efficient. So it really helps us bring teams together with permanent workspaces, face-to-face interactions, and more productive meetings that allow you ultimately to get work done. It is a 100% cloud link-based solution, and like I said, is now GA and is going to be available across the portfolio. What I'm showing you here is a screen share, or the home screen for MiTeam Meetings, which allows you to see a list of your meetings, whether they're in the past or they're in the future. Seeing the chat that was happening in those meetings and any files which have been shared. And again, once you set up a work group with a meeting, that is a stream that you can join every single week. You can join it every single week from the app or from your calendar invite if you've put the meeting invite there. The key here is continuous collaboration using a persistent workspace drives the efficiencies so that we're not having to reiterate and recap what we talked about last time every meeting. And then a key feature that's available in MiTeam Meetings or available to access MiTeam Meetings is the seamless cross-launch from MiCollab and Teamwork as well coming in the coming couple of months. But you can turn a chat to a group meeting in seconds with a click of one button. In context, and this is a very typical use case, you may be chatting with someone and you realize that this is probably a better conversation if we're face to face. So you just click a button, add a video meeting, and immediately cross-launching you into the video experience. The same could be if you're on a phone call with somebody and you want to just quickly screen share. You don't want to tear down that call. Again, we've thought about the use case of being on a call and wanting to just quickly screen share what you have on your desktop. And this can only be accomplished within our seamless collaboration in our entire portfolio. So the value of what I've shown you here is within the context of a Mitel solution. So, if you have UC Collab solutions such as MiCollab, easily escalating into MiTeam Meetings without having to manage a whole new account, without having to manage another list of users. This is really the seamlessness and the ease of deployment that we're bringing with MiTeam Meetings. And the best part, and I've heard a lot of feedback on this, is that it is a really simple solution to deploy. There's not really much deployed. It is a WebRTC based, 100% cloud based, and there is an opportunity to download an app on your desktop. But the way upgrades happen is the next time you log in, if the system has been upgraded or we have a new release, you just get a notification that you've been upgraded. And our customers have been giving us really good feedback about the fact that they don't have to install an app and they get a very good experience from the web. Like I mentioned, MiTeam Meetings was initially made GA and available for MiCollab with MiTeam, but over the next couple of months, we're going to be adding support for our MyVoice Office mobile and web application that are coming out soon. The web application is coming out soon, and Teamwork, which is our retail offering. MyCloud Connect it is our collaboration offering for our retail MyCloud Connect solution. And we will also be adding it into MyVoice Connect as well. And our vision really is that our single collaboration application powers all of the platforms that you see here, giving us a consistent experience and really allowing us to focus on adding value to only one tool. It can be confusing when there's too many choices. And kind of a little preview of what's to come. We're going to continue to go down the path of consolidating the applications we have today over time, getting you to a place where you have a consolidated solution that's been really engineered, maximizing productivity, meeting the industry trends that are out there, and allowing for stronger integrations using workflow. We really want to build that consistent experience no matter what platform you're on. And with that, with the right collaboration tools, we want you to be more productive. We want our customers to have more real-time, anytime, and be able to collaborate seamlessly. So connecting, communicating, and collaborating. And it's important to talk about what are the key differentiation and why Mitel in all of this. Well, we did speak to it briefly, but strong partnerships, we form very strong partnerships for reliability and scalability, such as AWS and Google. So today, as you may know, the MiTeam Meetings experience that you see is a Mitel experience. It's our own IP. But the video stack in the background is delivered by Chime. So we are leveraging the Chime SDK for our video. And there's a really good reason for that. We already know that AWS does a fabulous job on services, and we built our CloudLink architecture on top of it. So we just added one more service into our portfolio by leveraging the AWS Chime SDK. And that really serves up better reliability and scalability and puts really a very strong partner behind us to deliver a differentiated video solution, as well as Google. So Google is, in our GCP environment, you're aware of Flex on GCP and where we're going there. So we have formed really strong partnerships, and we're picking the partnerships that are really helping us with reliability and scalability. The next thing that really differentiates Mitel is our CloudLink technology. Not only does it help you go into an existing customer and not have to rip and replace everything they have, it's protecting their customer and the investments they've made over time, but it's also allowing Mitel to develop and rapidly iterate on our solutions. And finally, allowing integrations. So as an example, we were able to deliver MiTeam Meetings, and shortly thereafter, within a few months of that, we're going to be expanding that across the entire portfolio. And not just that, we don't need a heavy client installation. We're pushing new releases almost every 1 to 2 weeks. You'll be starting to see new features in there, and that's only possible because of the CloudLink infrastructure that we put in place to deliver those solutions. And finally, what is a key item that differentiates Mitel is that we are one of the few vendors out there, if not the only vendor, that has a turnkey solution across the entire portfolio. Whether it's a small business, a medium business, whether they want to go with a cloud solution or a premise solution or a hybrid solution, Mitel has the answer. And not just and we also rely on an expansive and strong partner network that make it easy to sell, deploy, manage, and support those solutions. So Mitel really stands differentiated across the market here in terms of what we are providing. And I'll leave you with just one thought. The world is changing around us, and we want to make sure that you're prepared. We never expected ourselves to find ourselves in the situation we are today. And so we always said a crisis can strike at any time. And in today's world, that crisis has struck. I thank you for your attention today. I am looking forward to, again, seeing you in person next year, and I wish you a great day and